boy can be. Such a little sweetheart. Welcome, everybody. How's it going? Happy Thursday. Almost at that weekend. We got this thing. Don't get used to it. He'll jump in the no-no spot soon. Lately, he's fixated. Oh, I don't want to move him. I don't want to. What if he gets up? Let's just pretend that hand is perfectly, above him. Or move the camera, but let's just move the couch. That seems more practical. Oh, you can see my junk piles. Oh no. Well, they're not junk piles here in the corner. Yesterday, I only ended up teaching one lesson, so I took that as my sign to put off a major project that really needed to get done, which was cleaning out the shame closet, as well as just organizing, honestly, the upstairs of this house. And it was really successful. I ended up throwing out 2 trash bags of things that I just didn't think were salvageable or I couldn't justify really keeping anymore. And then I made big piles of things to donate. I'm going to be donating a lot of books, some artwork for Goodwill, clothes, and I've been making these piles of like camera equipment, microphone equipment, and I'm just going to get things super organized. Exactly, spring cleaning. For Inno, welcome in, by the way. But I don't know if you guys do this too, but I have my parents visiting in a week now. Very exciting. And so, of course, hosting is a great motivation to try and just clean things out. Raisin, howdy. How are you? It's wonderful to see you. Let me know if I can play you something. You know I would love to. I can put that song list in chat for you. So I took the motivation of my parents coming in to really clean things out. The upstairs of my house, I have like kind of like a small narrow house with like 2 rooms downstairs and then the rooms upstairs. And the upstairs has this beautiful big space. You can see it in the music videos I've filmed for, I think all of them really, except for the Zombies cover. And it's completely empty. One of the reasons for that, the main reason, was that I was so scared about spending money to furnish it. And everything that I earned kind of went into building the studio and, paying off the things that I know I had to. But I'm finally reaching a point where I'm like ready to make this feel more like a home and not just have an empty room. So before I buy anything, of course, I wanted to clear out. So it's been, again, a little overwhelming, but also just freeing. It also feels kind of healing to kind of let some things go, But the reason for my title for today's stream, I'm so excited because tomorrow I am getting a bunch of things just happen to kind of land on top of each other to be shipped to the house. The first one is my brand new violin pickup that I was able to get thanks to you guys. I'm so excited. This new violin pickup is going to be perfect for me to have a better sound for live loops going through my amp through venues. So I'm very excited. The second delivery is going to be my very first round of test samples for my merch, my first ever merch drop. So tomorrow I'm getting all of the things that I designed and put together, the mugs, the shirts, the sweatshirts, so I can approve them and then officially launch the first round of merch. So I'm so excited, a little nervous just to, see it in a physical form, and I just hope that it's something that people enjoy. Of course, I am very open to receiving critiques and, things that you might want to look for the next drop of merch. And then the third thing is silly, but since I'm decluttering and throwing things out, I ended up spending $50 on just organizational things like labels and cable wraps, a variety of like bags to fully organize everything that I started to, separate and put into piles here. So I'm very excited. Oh, the merch link? No, that's right. That's right. You're so lucky to find them controllers. The first one that I got wasn't too tough to find. I think I was early enough in the kind of, search for these. The second one took me a while to find, but I finally ended up getting it. So I'm very grateful. I love these controllers. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, I thought you would think this is funny. As I've been organizing everything, I discovered as a streamer that I've accumulated a shameful amount of these various lighting controls for the big lights I use for my music videos and just so much. So the label stickers I'm really looking forward to know what these all go to, because it is just, it's too much. It's too much. Too many things. Yep, exactly, Jeff. And I told myself I wouldn't be that streamer. And yet here we are. Yes, DJ! Kimchi is being such a good boy. I continued my clean out process and he was following me the whole time. So I think he got himself tuckered out from just chasing me around the house today. So yeah, I'm very excited about those things. I'm meeting up with a friend tonight to play some video games, so that's going to be a really nice reward for all this hard work too. And then this weekend I can play with my new pickup, and it's just a great motivator, to continue to work on my own original things and think about these live shows, especially while my merch is coming in. I'm not sure which games she's hosting, and it seems like she might have some in mind. I have a couple Switch games that could be fun. I'm a sucker for Overcooked. I love Overcooked. But yeah, I'm excited. Cathedora time. So yeah, I feel good about where things are going. Still a little intimidated at the cleanup and finding out how to dispose of all these items properly. Like I have some broken electronics and I'm looking into places I can drop those off, because I think that there's a more ethical way to do it than just straight in the dumpster. I'm definitely more conscious about those things, because it's something my dad's really passionate about since entering retirement. He's been doing a lot of research into various fundraisers and products that are looking for sponsors for environmental preservation. And I've been taking notes from him and trying to see little things that I can do. But yeah, I think that's all the things I wanted to talk about. I did do a nice 30-minute rigid violin warm-up, which is more than I've done for the past 2 weeks. I gave myself a bit of a vacation, as I could feel myself slipping into a negative mindset with how hard I was working on my violin lessons and my practice sessions. No reflection on Julia. Julia's the best teacher ever. I was pushing myself too hard, so I needed to step back for a moment. But I am starting to dip my toes back into the practice pool, and it feels good. It's tough because I can see some technical things I've been working on have slipped from not maintaining them. But if it avoided a burnout, then, totally worth it. For Chilloni, welcome. How are you doing today? I think I'd like to start with the classic Unravel warm-up. Squeaks. This is on the to-do list to see if I can fix the squeaking of my mic arm. I know people keep telling me oil, but the parts that are squeaking are plastic, so that I don't think will help. I know I could just buy a new mic arm, but they're kind of expensive, so I'd rather see if there's something I can do to fix it. One thing that was surprising, Pencils recommended it, but it did work a bit, was, candle wax. He told me to put some candle wax on it, and that was very helpful. This microphone's quite heavy, and when I first bought this arm, I put it vertically, so it put a lot of strain on the arm. I think if I started in this position, it would have been better. It still's not the best placement of it, honestly, as it blocks my keyboard. When I type, I can't see what I'm typing. But with putting all these things on the desk and getting the camera in a place where you can see what I'm doing, I had to, accept some unideal aspects of my setup. Welcome, Pencils, by the way. I don't know if you heard, I was saying how my test merch comes tomorrow. I'm very excited. Mic placement is very annoying. Because when I record for session work that I do from home, the ideal placement of the mic is slightly above the violin, so I do have to make it vertical and put it at this angle, just to get the cleanest tone that I can from it. But for talking on stream, that's not ideal, so there was a lot of factors I had to keep in mind with where I put this. Does seeing what you're typing help? You always give us the best typos anyway. Even if I could see, there would be typos everywhere. I never proofread, which is obviously my own fault and issue. But when I really think about it, like, what harm am I doing by having some typos? It's not that bad. All right, let's do Unravel first steps. Priority requests are open. Raisin, of course, let me know if there's something I could play for you. It's also good to see you. Said that wrong. Let me know if I can play you something from the song list to say thank you for the raid. Welcome, guys. I'm just gonna play over the Unravel game soundtrack real quick as a warm-up. to introduce myself properly real quick. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Joe, and I play over video game soundtracks. I also make loop arrangements of covers, originals, and instrumentals, playing a lot of different instruments and sing on top of them. No pressure, but for our new raiding friend, Farika, please let me know if I can play you something to say thank you for the raid. This is my first song today, so we're just getting the dust off, you know? Farika. Got it. Thank you. Another raid. A hedge witch, welcome. Thank you for the raid. What were you up to on your stream today? Let me know. For Huntbeer, welcome. There are 3 convenience centers in Nashville to drop off your electric recycling. One's on the east side, however you might be trying to find someone who wants to fix them and reuse. Might try next door. Thank you. That's great. His east side is me. I think at this stage, I'm probably just gonna drop them off. There's like a camera with a smashed screen, a camera ledge that got dented at an angle where it can't retract anymore. I tried to visit some places to try and see if they could fix it, but they were uncomfortable even trying. So just gonna do that, sell some stuff on Facebook Marketplace. I think I'm going to sell that big whiteboard that I use for Teacher Joe. Because now I can just show my screen from my iPad, which is faster and just makes so much more sense. I think I'm going to sell my bass amp because I don't use a room mic to pick up sound anymore. So, again, a bit daunting trying to get rid of all this stuff in a ethical way, but I'm going to do my best. Vibe Collector, welcome. First time, I have the thoughts, oh wow, she plays well. And then, oh look, her head is on a terrifying crab back to back. Oh, that's Frank. That's my face on a Furby body with Barbie legs attached to it. And we affectionately refer to him as Frank. Also, this is my cat Kimchi. He's currently being a good boy, not always the case, but currently very nice. The only ways he's a bad boy is when he jumps here, which is right next to the violin, and that is dangerous for obvious reasons. For Rika, what were you up to on your stream, by the way? I didn't ask. I see we have a request for Raisin for Penelo's theme from Final Fantasy XII. And then I will do my first loop of the day, Mr. Tillman by Father John Misty. We've grown to be quite fond of this song here on this channel. And it's a great loop. It gets to feature a lot of the instruments I play, so it'll be fun. I dance to electronic music with a light whip. Oh, very cool. We're all about the good vibes over on my channel. I love that. I obviously, do a lot of music, but one thing I always wished I could do is dance. Part of it is my extreme self-consciousness and anxiety, I think, with trusting myself to try to dance, but I respect it, and I wish I could do it. Good boy, Kimchi. So good. So, this binder. The forgotten middle child of Final Fantasy games. Yeah, I mean, I'll admit, even with my song list, I think that's the only song I have from Final Fantasy 12. Did you pick this one because you really like Final Fantasy 12? Or are you just giving some attention to the middle child of the Final Fantasy series? Kelton, 21 months, resub. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm just a dude listening to music or whatever. Well, thanks for choosing it to be my music sometimes. I really appreciate it. And of course, you get a priority request if there's something you'd like to hear. Scotty, welcome. The whole fam's together. You can't really see him right now. Oh, there he is. Little Kimby. I like the song. The game's alright, but it is pretty forgettable, to be fair. Fair? I really like the song too. Celticers or Celticers? Celticers? Are we talking about like the Boston Celtics, or are we talking about Celtic? You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but thank you for the follow. I've described this song before as feeling very relatable to my personality. Because 1 second it's like hyper and happy and bubbly, and then the inner torment and self-doubt comes out, and then it's like, oh, I'm happy again. It's a bit all over the place, which is kind of like me. That's funny. I subbed last stream and got 20 months. Today I got 21 months. I did feel like it was somewhat recent. For One Never Forgets, welcome. Hydra Agent, welcome. Whenever I see emotes that say tune, I am worried it means that you are asking me to tune my instrument. I believed that for like the first 2 months that I saw it. But is it just people being like, that's a tune? Tuning is very sensitive to a violin player. It's very important. For, oh, I'm scared I'm gonna get it wrong again. Ferica. Ferica. I'm so sorry if I got that wrong again. Ferica. Oh no! Fa. Fa. Like do, re, mi, fa. Make it a music thing and then I'll remember. Farica. Got it. Let's do your song first to thank you for the raid. This one I don't do as a loop. I sing and play the guitar. I keep it pretty, you know, close to the original. And then the next song, I will do our first loop, which will involve the bass, the piano, strings, guitar, and some looped vocals. So this will be a nice little warm-up. Why am I taking this out? I don't have the lyrics in here. You go, girl. Thank you, Hydration. You sweet soul. I'm gonna pull up the lyrics just in case. There's a lot of lyrics in this one. Thank you, Pinello's theme. Very chill. Okay, so I think if I turn this knob, it will up the gain and help have us hear the guitar and the vocals the same. Check, check. Check, check. Let's try that. And I'll adjust that back to when we start layering everything. Okay. A little bit of reverb, never hurt nobody. Hey Faust, how are you today? Let me test the reverb before I start. You got a fast car. Yeah, I just don't want it to be too distracting. Sean, burr. And become houseplants? But I can't keep houseplants alive. I already need the lyrics. Come on, girl. I want a ticket to anywhere. Okay. Let's do it. You've got a fast car, and I want a ticket to anywhere. Maybe we can make a deal. Maybe together we could get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. But me and myself got nothing to prove. You got a fast car, and I got a plan to get us out of here. I've been working at the convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just cross the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs and finally see what it means to be living. You see, my old man's got a problem. He lived with the bottle, that's the way it is. Said his body's too old for working. young to look like his. Mama went off and left him. She wanted more to life than he could give. But someone's gotta take care of him, so I left school, that's what I did. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough to get us out of here? We gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way. That was just artistic interpretation, not forgetting lyrics. Say, I remember we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, felt like I was drunk. City lights laid out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You've got a fast car. We go cruise and entertain ourselves. Still ain't got a job, and I work at the market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better. You'll find work and I'll get promoted, and we'll move out of the shelter, buy a bigger house and live in the suburbs. See, I remember we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, felt like I was drunk. City lights laid out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. Also artistic interpretation. You've got a fast car, and I got a job that pays all our bills. You stay out drinking late at the bar, see more of your friends than you do your kids. I always hoped for better, thought maybe together you and me would find it. I got no plans, I ain't going nowhere, so take your fast car and keep on driving. See, I remember we were driving in your car. The speed so fast, felt like I was drunk. City lights laid out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. Got a fast car. Is it fast enough where you can drive away? You gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way. Okay, let's switch things back. Farika, thank you. Think of it like a music soulfish. I feel like did help me remember now. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll admit, I get really nervous when I do just a simple singing and playing along with the guitar without building kind of the big arrangements that I do. It feels so like exposed. But I've recently got back into doing more singing practice, which was not something I was really doing before. I initially went to music school as a vocal principal, but after switching into the violin program, I started to almost feel like I left singing behind, or that like I'd failed at it, even though I chose to switch my instrument. But Twitch has been really good for me to help me get back into singing and be nicer to myself about singing. It's still a process, but it's getting better. Thanks to you guys. When I first started streaming, I refused to sing. And there was a time where you guys would really push me and be like, come on, just sing. And I would sing maybe half a verse and then stop. I was just like, nope. I'm not doing this. Nope. I refuse. For Blitz, welcome, by the way. And thank you again for Farika. In our ukulele group, most of us have the same issue, but I'm not a professional musician. No, I think that singing, being afraid of singing is a extremely relatable thing. For Pencils, subscribe for 54 months. One of our first subs ever. Second mod to the channel. Inventor of Frank. Did we name it Frank because Frankenstein? Didn't I come up with the name Frank? Was that just an accident? Has this never been a conversation that we've talked about? Do you see how hard my brain is working to try and understand? Also, Pencils, remember when I, after a year of you modding, was like, wait, has your name always had a 45 at the end? And you were very offended. I feel like the entire chat was offended. They're like, how did you not realize that? No, Frank was before Hank. Yeah, it was a Discord call. While I plug in the bass, for anyone that doesn't know the lore behind Frank, he was born because in my Discord, Pencils had a live group chat going on and was sharing his screen. And I was like, ooh, I want to join and see what's going on. I joined the call and I see a screenshot of my face in a funny pose screenshot and clipped onto the Furby with the Barbie legs coming out. And everyone went silent when I joined the chat, I think wondering what my reaction was going to be, if I'd be upset. And I just was like, I love it. And we just hung out and worked on fine-tuning the birth of the beautiful Frank. A special time in this channel's history. It was pretty awesome. After this song, I'll show you Frank as a plushie. Pencils took it a step further and found a artist, or I think a shop, where they would make a stuffed animal of a picture you sent. And I'm just gonna grab it now. I can't tease you like this. It's so funny. And so Pencils sent the picture of Frank to the artist, and they were like, oh, I guess I can do that. And I'm gonna show you what came out of it from my freshly cleaned out shame closet. I'll take a picture once it's all done, but it looks really nice now. Not completely done, but almost. Wanted to see kimchi sauce. Are you ready? The big reveal. So obviously, as you can see, this is my face on a Furby with little Barbie legs and arms attached to it. Can you see the resemblance? For a while on stream, I like to hide them in different places, kind of like the mouse in that kid's book, Goodnight Moon. So you could be like, oh, there he is. So I think I'll bring him back. Twinning. Why don't I get that haircut and the dye job? Just go for a nice gray color. He is very huggable. Well, I guess now he has Long Furby, Scotty Bear's company too. Let's see. And that is the story of our beloved Frank. Tripwire, I feel attacked right now. Get a haircut, get a real job. Trying to explain channel lore over here is always fun. Yeah, you know, just the development of this channel was really a unique, funny thing. Because when I first started streaming, I didn't know anything about Twitch. I didn't know what a raid was. I didn't know what Kappa meant. I didn't know what bits were. I literally just made an account very rashly because I was lonely and I wanted someone to talk to. And look what it's turned into. Ooh, Matt's out for blood today. Pew, pew, pew. Oh yeah, the fast section for Danny. Pretty iconic. All right, let's get the sound good. This is a song about a very strange man who couldn't keep himself away from a certain hotel. Piano time. Ah, Frank, your feet are in the way. Oh, now you can't see him. Okay, we'll figure it out. First try. I used to be terrified of recording that piano. Still am for certain songs, but I'm getting better. to the main line. There seems to be an issue with your reservation. Mr. Tillman, good to see you again. There's a few outstanding charges just before we check you in. Let's see here. You left your passport in the mini fridge, and the message with the desk says here the picture isn't his, and no, just a reminder about our policy. Don't leave your mattress in the rain if you sleep on the balcony. Okay, did you and your guests have a pleasant stay? What a beautiful tattoo that young man had on his face. And oh, will you need a driver out to Philly? Jason is best here as well. He seemed a little worried about you. I'm feeling good, damn, I'm feeling so fine. And we're living on an island in my mind too, baby. Don't be alarmed, this is just Maggie, Maggie. No need to worry. No, it's not that bad. No, what Cathedora said. Mr. Tillman, for the 7th time, we have no knowledge of a film that is being shot outside. Those aren't extras in a movie, there are clientele. No, they are rehearsing lines, and they aren't exactly thrilled. Would you like a regalo on the patio? Is that someone we can go? Perhaps you shouldn't drink alone. No, I'm feeling good, damn, I'm feeling so fine. I'm living on an island in my mind too, baby. Don't be alarmed, this is just Maggie, Maggie. No need to worry. No, it's not that bad. No. Oh, you guys are so good at your nose. Cathadora's is the best, though. Look at that. A Cathadora emote exclusive. Mr. Tillman, for the 7th time, we have no knowledge of a film that is being shot outside. Those aren't extras in a movie, there are clientele. No, they are rehearsing lines, and they aren't exactly thrilled. Would you like a regalo on the patio? Is there somewhere we can go? Perhaps you shouldn't drink alone. No, I'm feeling good, damn. Ooh, I didn't think I'd reach that. There's always this like dramatic moment for me and people that might know what I'm doing, I guess, where after the solo, I try to hit the bell using this bow, and I've been missing a lot lately. I got it this time, but the hair got stuck onto here while I tried to pull it off, so I almost like flung this behind me. It made a little air contact, and I was like, oh no! Oh no, 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 no. I do have a second bell though, don't worry, because it came in a set of 2. Fast! Thank you so much, Tier 2, 42 months. I greatly enjoyed my tacos last week. Went to the spot. I had a catch-up hangout with Andrew, which was really, really nice, even though he was 30 minutes late. Rude. It was an accident, though. It's fine. I was just worried that the employees were going to come outside and be like, you have to order or you have to leave. I was just waiting for it. But then I learned, I'm getting better lately at learning to not be like embarrassed about being places by myself or thinking people might be looking at me wondering why I'm by myself. That's always been something that I've, worried about and thought about more than I should. But I've been pushing myself to get over that by going more places on my own lately, which has been really helpful. It's not as scary after doing it a handful of times. Okay. Thank you for delivering the root beer. I mean, it did take me like 6 months, but I did do it. Excuse me. Well, I think I'd like to go back to playing a few video game songs, and then we'll go back into loops. I'm trying to think if there's anything in particular I'd like to play. Take a look at this binder. I did do it. I did get it done. I love the encouragement, even after the setbacks I had, so thank you. Let's do a very chill Gormati Forest. I really enjoy playing this one. It's from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I do have a lot of Xenoblade Chronicles on my song list because I love the Xenoblade Chronicles soundtrack. I was also reviewing some of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth's new songs added, and I'm definitely going to be adding some of that. And I totally forgot. I need to learn the Final Fantasy 15 version of the Chocobo theme. It has this awesome violin solo in it. It's very like fiddly. I'll put it on for a moment. It's my favorite version of the Chocobo theme in the Final Fantasy series. For MS, I, weirdly enough, have never had kimchi. I just have a cat named Kimchi. I think I'll like it though. So the fiddle part's about to come in here. I'm gonna try and learn that this weekend because I don't play the Chocobo theme often, and it's one of the most like cornerstone pieces of the Final Fantasy soundtrack. For L, this one's from Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, for DCD, I picked one out that I'm going to try and learn this weekend as well. I don't know if you want me to keep it a secret, or do you want me to tell you which one? Oh. Kimchi made some sort of dreaming noise. He was like, "Burp." Gormati Forest. Again, this isn't the fanciest piece, but I just think it's really pretty. Oh, you're snoring. I think it's too quiet for the mic to pick up. It's very cute though. Tell? Okay, let me, it's someone's theme. I can't remember. Let me load it up. And then put the mic over to see if you can hear the noises he's making. Make the noise. It's so cute, Kimchi. Well, fine. I guess he didn't want to do it, and that's okay. Let's see here. I was going to do Chadley's theme. This one. It has a nice like rhythm to it that I think is very interesting. The loudest part. I didn't have a lot of like burping kind of food today so far. So I was going to write this one out for you guys this weekend, and I'm going to try and do the Chocobo Final Fantasy 15 rendition too. I write out all my sheet music myself for anyone who's new, so I'm always adding new things to the song list. I'm always listening to video game soundtracks because I love them. And whenever I hear something I like, I write out the music and we put it on the song list. Pencils, you're a very dangerous individual. Pencils is someone you want on your team, for sure, on your side. Yes, I'm looking forward to that. I've mostly been doing stuff like ordering the samples for merch, which arrive tomorrow, cleaning and throwing things out, that I haven't done as much transcription lately, and I miss it. Game music is awesome. It's definitely the majority of what I listen to on my own free time. I love how it makes me feel. Feels like you're in the game. You're just chilling, you know? Helps melt my stress away. I think my favorite's probably Octopath Traveler 2. Good boy, Kimchi. It's a big resub day. We've had some big shots in chat doing their resubs today. What's hypening, everyone? Welcome for Only a Shadow of Me. Oh wow, we're already approaching level 2 on the hype train, everybody. Thank you so much, Elle, for gifting a sub. Cathadora, one of our mod extraordinaires, an absolutely lovely human being. Thank you so much for tier 2. Look at the Jesse and the Joe play shake next to each other. Best friends. Rolo, welcome. Station for tier 3, thank you so much. I saw that you asked for anything Kingdom Hearts. I haven't done Simple and Clean for a while, so I think I'd like to try that. This one challenges me as it goes really high. Fast, Pencils, and Keldon, thank you all of you again so much for the support and helping me maintain music as my full-time focus, which is everything I've always wanted in life, so thank you. For Simple, oops, and Clean, oh my god, we have so many songs going on at the same time. There we go. I lost my train of thought. Okay, for this particular version, I've been really enjoying playing along with a beautiful piano performance. Let me get that loaded up. From Moises Nieto. So if you enjoy what you hear, please check out the YouTube channel and all of the amazing piano music that you can hear over there. For Rolo, I'm doing quite well. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well too. Elle, I see that you asked for Fairweather Friend. You got it. Okay, great. Just checking our priority list, make sure I'm not neglecting anybody. Now, this track does have a lot of like really loud moments, really soft moments. It's gonna start quite soft, but I promise it's gonna get louder. You could start it, Moises. Hey, Moo. How are you today? I was thinking as I was going through it, like, oh, this is going really well. And of course, right when I did that, the earblood happened, the earbloodening of 2024. Just keeping you on your toes. This is a piece, though, I really enjoy coming back to after a break because when I first started doing it, I really struggled with endurance and playing that high on the violin in general. But it's been one of my big goals in this past year to get better with my intonation and confidence in the higher positions on the violin. And also, with playing really high notes, you need a specific kind of vibrato to make it sound, I think, best. Obviously, it comes down to preference, but I feel like vibrato needs to be like really short and like close when you are playing that high. The wobbly ones sound a bit like almost like a fly buzzing around your head. Now let's see. We have a request for Fairweather Friend, which is one of my originals that I have been kind of changing. Like, I haven't quite settled on how I like to do it. I think the last time I did this, it was at a slower tempo, which I enjoyed. So I'm going to try that. Oh, yay! Yeah, of course. Can you tell by my reaction I'm excited to play Time in a Bottle? I love that song. Big Jim Croce fan. Okay, let's see. Welcome in for Philly TV and Romans and Chris. It's like singing too much vibrato and you go full opera. I don't think I could get that full of a vibrato. All right. So I kind of want to mess around on the piano before I get started. Yes, it's a D major. Done. Oh, it's probably a bit quiet for you, right? Let me turn this up actually a bit over here. Okay. Oh, Zeri. What a satisfying dono to make a very satisfying weekly goal update. Thank you very, very much. And please let me know if I can play you something. I always look forward to your requests. I feel like you have a certain eye with the song list. I always like what you choose. Well, I mean, since I made the song list, I like what anyone chooses. I want to word what I'm trying to say better, but I can't. I might experiment with this one a bit. Keldon, thank you. Like I said, when we did it last time, we did it slower, and I liked it a lot slower. Excuse me. Let's see. So I know I want to do guitar, piano, which needs input 1, maybe bass. We'll see if I add the bass. And then I'll make these input 2 for violin. Maybe mandolin? I've been trying to add that more into things. Guitar should be like here, probably piano, bass, strings. Okay. Oh, that's loud. There we go. I set my pedals. Got my feet pedals to 1, 2, and 3. Oh my gosh, I have to remember how to do this. Let me start fast, because that's what I usually... Oh my goodness. Okay, I remember now. You're gonna hear a hi-hat for the beginning and then I'll fade it out, just to keep me in time. I kind of want it even slower. Okay, 2, 3. I haven't done this in so long, I gotta remember. Damn it, it's like a dun da da dun. Oh. I'll get it. It's a... Okay, I just got to get it without the buzz, but I do have it now. I will say though, this is definitely a tease, but I really would like to take my first break, if that's all right. I just need to use the restroom. I usually take a break an hour and a half in. I'm sorry to make you wait like that after getting started, but it'll be good for me to like center myself, I think, especially for a moment after forgetting how it goes, but I got it now. So I'm just gonna use the restroom real quick. We're at our hour and a half break, drink some water, and then when we come back, we will jump in right away with Fairweather Friend. I'll just need like 2 minutes and then we'll get ready to go. Thanks, y'all. You're always so understanding and so sweet. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, and I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I am back. Thanks again, y'all, for letting me step aside for a moment. Very excited to see that he decided to stay in his bed while I stepped away. Major win. A very specific number makes... Oh, dear! Oh, no! Oh, my word. Double 69? Nice. Can't resist. Gotta do the double nice. God versus eyes. Oh! My PG channel reputation is ruined. Thanks for the dono. Please let me know if I can play you something. Alrighty, let's give this another go and see if I can remember my own dang song. last one I think will work. A nice piano part, and I want to try the verse picking one more time. It was close, but it just wasn't quite there. That was better. Sometimes I think knowing you had one good take, then it's easier to get it the next one, because you have like a backup, you know what I mean? All right, I want to figure out a pretty piano part for this. Reese, Scott, good to see you. How are you doing today? That was a mistake, but I kind of liked it. Now let's see. I think I'm gonna try some electric drums. Nothing like too in your face, just like a subtle thing. We'll see how it sounds. Oops. Like even just that kick drum. This one's a little early. Do a velocity check. Oh. Let's try that. So let's see. If I type it in here, it would be here. Not that sound. Turn on the volume until I get it in here. And then this sound. Oh, I did the offbeats. Yeah, that's better. And then do I want any other sound? Yeah, we'll put one of those here. Do I want to try bass or mandolin next? Let's get the bass. So let's see. So the percussion's getting in the way. I'm just gonna turn that off. mandolin next. sticking with me, y'all. It took me a second to get there. It's my original Fairweather Friend. I hope you like it. I don't feel great about that. Oh, right as I say that, coming in with 2100 bits, thank you. I feel like I found our way with you. Only a shadow. How could your timing have been better? Thank you so much. I've been feeling kind of lost with this one where I don't know what it needs to be yet. And the encouragement is just so awesome. Oh my God. I didn't realize that's what the shot looked like with Frank down there. Thank you guys. I really, really appreciate it. Again, I'm still kind of like finding my way with it, but I'm trying to keep it on the list and keep experimenting with it to hopefully get to a place where one day it will feel like how it should feel. But I'm proud of myself for not bailing. Halfway through, I almost bailed. I was like, I don't know. It's kind of hard, actually. Well, I wrote that one to myself. It was kind of like a therapy assignment. I had to kind of like write to myself. And I feel like I'm my own fair weather friend, where I'm not that nice to myself all the time. I'm not a reliable person for myself at time. For hashtag guy, thank you. Or hashtag yourself. My bad. You got a really good voice. Thank you. I'm also into singing as well. It really helps me if I'm angry, sad, or stressed. So big love to you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, guys. We have Time in a Bottle up next. I almost forgot. Can you imagine if I forgot? That would have been a travesty. Time in a Bottle. So this one I actually do from scratch. It is in 4/4, so I can just use this template. I think it's in D minor, right? What's my favorite Disney song? I really love Once Upon a Dream. I think it's very disorienting in a way. I don't even know the chords to it. It's like, oops, sorry, microphone. I know the squeaks are horrible. I'm sorry. It has these like accidentals in it that are just really interesting. I don't know the chords clearly, but yeah, I think it's really pretty. That one was taken directly from the Tchaikovsky opera, which I always forget if I listen to it. That's really cool. I didn't know that. If I know you like I know you do, you'll love me at once the way you did once upon. I'd love to make that into a loop one day with just like really pretty dramatic strings in the back. I think that could be really nice. All right, I've made Only a Shadow wait far too long for this. I'm a slowpoke. This song was actually one of my biggest motivators for learning guitar. I thought the finger picking in it was so beautiful. So once I got a handle on the basics of guitar, it was the first song I really tried to learn. Got it. Just wanted to remind myself of the melody. It's because I changed the hi-hat. Duh. I was like, what is this nonsense? Okay. Got a new one I'm opening up for ya. Wild World theme, you got it, Cathedora. I finally updated the titles, so I know where it is now. Okay, take two. Let me just put my pedals in and we'll get started. If I know you like I know you do, you love me that once, the way you did once. There it is. One more. I'm gonna do this slower actually. Split the difference. Just an inch faster. All right, let's do it. One, two, three, four. I'm such an idiot. This is in 3/4. Ugh. I'm so sorry, everybody. I feel like I'm falling into that trap I set for myself, where if I make a mistake, it leads to a landslide of mistakes. I can do this. The stream hasn't caught on fire. I'm the meme of the dog drinking coffee calmly. It's a trap. That's exactly how I feel. But then I'm the one just blowing myself up. Let's try this tempo. Just a slow simmering, not a fire. Okay, I got a chance. I have a chance, guys. And then that B section. Oh, come on, girl, you can do this. Then I think it's here. There it is. Then it's... I remember now. I'm just embracing the house fire going on in my head at this point. so sorry, everybody. I'm getting in my own way. Okay. Oh, that's a mistake part. Okay, let's do violins because I don't think I'll have as much of a hard time with it. save time and a bottle. The first thing that I'd like to do, save every day till eternity passes away. Just spend them with you. If I could make dreams last forever, and words could make wishes come true, I'd save every day till eternity passes away. Just spend them with you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you wanna do once you find them. I've been around enough to know you're the one I wanna go through time with. If I had a box just for wishes and dreams that had never come true, the box would be empty except for the memories of how they were answered by you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've been around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with. Oh man, I feel like I've had like 2 fumbles back to back. That intricate finger picking, man. I want to like... Sorry, guys. I'm being hard on myself. I always hear in my head how I want it to go, and then when I feel like it's getting off track, I'm like, dang. But I got this. Oh, 2 tracks at the same time. Never quite the vibe that we want. Thanks, everybody. I'm sorry to get so down on myself. I think I just need to step aside for a second, like take a breath, come back strong. I feel like my confidence got hit there. But I know it's just a hurdle I can get over. Also, Kim, what's up? I can't wait to see you. Okay, I'm going to step aside for a moment and kind of take a deep breath. I just got a bit in my head for a moment there, but I know I'll get out of it. And also just admitting it makes me feel better too. Okay, I just need a couple minutes and then I'll get back and I'm gonna give it another go. Thanks, everybody. I'm back. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Boop. I know that... Oh my gosh, it's like destiny. You call for last light and then here it comes. I'm gonna pause it because I actually would really enjoy playing over that. But I kind of want to talk to you guys for a second if that's okay. I think it will help me kind of get back on my feet too. I find that on stream, when I make mistakes or feel like things aren't going well, I get super like disappointed in myself because I'm always trying to up my game here. And then when I feel like I show that I'm feeling insecure, then I beat myself for having that visible too. So it's just this like very cruel double slap down that I do on myself. But I'm trying to be better with finding ways to kind of break that cycle. You guys are always so supportive when I get in those spots, and I really, really appreciate it. I've been streaming now for 4+ years, and I always hoped that I would kind of like grow out of that, but I think there's also an important step to be okay with it happening. It is kind of like a funny, awkward, vulnerable feeling to have, and I just want to like deserve the success that I've had on here, and I want to deserve all of the love that you guys have given me. And in those moments, I try to like tell myself that I don't. So I'm going to keep trying to remind myself that that's not the case. I know you guys tell me that all the time. But my brain went there for a second. So now I put it out. And I do think to a degree it's not like an important, but a potential valuable thing to put out there too. Just for moments when you might be feeling like that too. It's kind of easy, I guess, to like see people on the internet, and especially when they're doing something that is like their craft, to think that they make it look really easy. But there's still moments where I at least get in my own way. So if you get in your own way with craft, your own things that you're doing, that's okay. And even the people that you might think don't make those mistakes, they do too. Okay, let's get back on this horse. Because Kimchi's being such a good boy, we gotta celebrate that with some good music feels. Dusky, welcome. Shout out to anxiety and imposter syndrome. Present, hello. kitties. Oh my goodness, golly. That is so many bits. And you didn't usually give your reason for it. Ew, Kimchi's licking his butt. Thank you for 8,321 bits. Thank you. I was moved. Because the butt licking. Yeah, that makes sense. Also, Cathadora, I forgot that we have to do your requests for Animal Crossing. And also, Doc, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you. Please let me know if I can play you something. Oh, Kimberly. So this one I haven't printed as sheet music yet because I feel like I might make it into a loop. And when that's the case, I keep it as a folder on the computer to remind myself to get to it. But I do have the melody, so I can play along to the track. I just have to go under transcriptions, Sibelius. What? Let's see. Here it is. Alright, it's just loading up over here, so I'll get the track on this one. Animal Crossing. There we go. Thank you, Only a Shadow. Please let me know if there's something I can play for you to say thank you. That was super, super generous. And I want to be able to show you that I'm really grateful. No pressure if you're chilling. I don't think that would be the case for Only a Shadow. King Fox, welcome. Buxom Boba. I thought of you the other day. I was watching some video and Buxom came up. And without even thinking, I just said it out loud to myself. Like word vomit. I was just like, Buxom Boba. Hmm? Oh, there it goes. That is freaking brutal. You guys have heard me with my own complaints with Google Fiber. When it works, it is great. But when it doesn't work, it's out for at least like 4 hours minimum, which has had some uninterrupted breaks in our schedule, which drive me nuts. And every time, in a similar fashion, I get that email where it's like, we've refunded you for the lost internet. And for me, it was $1.17 for 3 outages in 2 weeks. It's like, I mean, thank you. Like, it's better than nothing, I guess, and the gesture I appreciate, but like, come on now. Let's be honest about this. Yeah, I was like, that's not great. But whatever. I'm sorry that happened though. That's a long time. The last time that happened to me was a really, really bad situation. Where... Oh, we have a Two-Face to do too. Oh gosh, this one requires confidence. Have I gotten mine back yet? Whew, okay, I can do this. And then, Doc, I saw your requests. I remember Kitty's wedding. I don't remember Home Ruler. I'm gonna listen to it for a second and see if that's enough to get it back into my memory, because I have been doing a lot of Celtic stuff lately, but we will check that out. Thank you, Bucks and Boba. Silver. I was able to reconnect with nature, get some reading done. What are you reading, if you don't mind me asking? I gotta pick up where I left off in my last book. I just like reading, honestly, like horror fiction. I really love that genre. So as you can imagine, that means a lot of Stephen King. I'm also, as many of you know, a native New England girl, and he has a ton of New England references in his books that always make me so happy. Like, he always brings up like the Red Sox and Maine, and it just makes me really happy. I got some nature recently, went camping, it was glorious. It feels like my allergies are starting to get a bit more tolerable, so I'm excited to be able to enjoy the like nicer outside weather. March is always kind of a butt kicker for my pollen allergies here in Nashville. We're surrounded by a lot of mountains, so all the pollen just like freaking goes down the mountainside. For Kim, I wasn't affected by it too bad for the first like 4 or 5 years, and then it hit me really bad to the point where I thought medically something was wrong with me. So I went to the doctor, and after a bunch of tests, they were like, you're just extremely allergic to pollen, that's it. It's like, what? But this hasn't been an issue the last 5 years. And she was like, oh yeah, a lot of transplants, it gets worse after that time. I'm like, what? So once I've decided I wanted to live here, the state was like, we're gonna make this harder for you. I'm like, damn it, I already decided I want to stay here. Why are you doing this to my face? I was going to say it makes me feel better to know I'm not the only one getting hit with it, but I'm also not happy you're getting hit with it. But dude, it stinks. Let's see here. I haven't done this one for a bit. It looks like these are keys, which means these are violin, so we're gonna delete those. We'll start with keys, and I might add... I don't know if I want to do electric guitar, or... I'll just feel it as we go. Trust the process. Meanwhile, in Wisconsin, it snowed the past 2 days. Man, I know you're not gonna be someone that wants to hear me say this, but I do miss snow. I know you get a lot of snow. But man, I'm jealous. I freaking love the snow. I grew up skiing. I miss skiing. Because now I'm like happy and I've met a bunch of people in Nashville, you know? But a lot of my friends in Nashville don't know how to ski because they never were around snow. I'm like, man, someone just go skiing with me, please. I'll do my best, Silver. Thank you. I needed that. Thank you. As always, you deliver with what I need to hear. Oh, I hit my elbow. Snow is pretty bad here in Washington, too. Washington is a state I've never visited that I really, really would like to. It's a bit too far away from home for me to, like, where my parents live, to seriously consider moving there, but a part of me really wanted to. I wanted to move to, like, the corners of the country where it just didn't make sense for touring and things like that. But yeah, I was really looking at Washington, and I was looking at Maine. I absolutely love Maine. I adore Maine. It's my favorite state. It's so beautiful up there. And they get snow. But yeah, Tennessee just makes sense right now. In South Africa, snow isn't really a thing. Snow activities always look so fun, though. It's fun, but I will say, you think that snow would be nice to fall on? Not when it's compact. I've had some really rough falls with skiing over the years, but it's never been enough to keep me from trying it again. There's 3 tracks here that I don't feel like I've ever used, so I'm just going to delete them to save some space. And now it can all fit horizontally. This is an original I wrote called Two-Face to help me kind of come to copes with a very ugly situation I was in. Aggressive toms. Toms! Why are you so loud? Oh, that's why. I see. Okay, we're ready. Fast. I always forget about it, but it always makes me laugh. So keys are this one. 1, 2, 3. I see what the issue is. Everything's a bit quiet because my master volume is low. So I need to turn it down, bring master up, and make adjustments from there. Master volume up. That's already better. Ed, welcome. I need to apply it. I'm gonna get one of my guitar racks here for a clean tone. Oh, Ableton didn't like that apparently. But we're back. having a nice day. So let's see here. Get pedals set up so I can do that without moving. Oh, I know why. It's on input 2. Should be input 1. Come on, Ableton. There we go. Darjo, thank you for the bits. Thank you. All right, let's add the violins next. And that'll be ready, I think. sure how else I can word it other than to say it straight. To face still good, someone like me have been so kind. With your sorry self, I'd be so much better off wasting my time on anybody else. You said you never loved me and you never will. Well, I don't know who I was talking to, which side of your two-face. Each night we go out and put on quite a show. I gotta be his fancy new arm candy. Little did I know the whole act wouldn't last. In fact, it would fall apart. There was so much more behind closed doors. I just couldn't see that far. Was it worth it? It's got me feeling so worthless. Not sure how else I can word it other than to say it straight. To face so good, someone like me have been so kind. With your sorry self, might be so much better off wasting my time on anybody else. You said you never loved me and you never will. Well, I don't know who I was talking to or which side of your two-face. Was it worth it? It's got me feeling so worthless. There's no else I can word it other than to say it straight. You two-face so good, someone like me have been so kind. Oh, with your sorry self, I'd be so much better off wasting my time on anybody else. You said you never loved me and you never will. Well, I don't know who I was talking to, which side of you two-face so good. Someone like me have been so kind. Oh, with your sorry self, I'd be so much better off wasting my time on anybody else. You said you never loved me and you never will. Well, I don't know who I was talking to, which side of you two-face. There we go. We got there, folks. Let's see here. Home ruler. Okay. We got an Irish jig. Well, actually, I don't know if it's a jig. It's a reel? Should remember these things. I'm going to listen to the home ruler for a second and see if it comes back to me. Oh, we got 2 tracks at the same time. Okay, let me listen to one other version. With fiddle tunes, there's a lot of like differences in each version of the song that you hear. Let me get to the A section again. I kind of remember it, not exactly. So, will this be the most traditional version of this Celtic tune? Absolutely not. But I'm going to give it a go because I've been practicing a lot more Celtic stuff. And essentially, like, as you got to hear with the past two recordings, you very rarely will hear the same fiddle tune play the same song the same way. There's lots of different variations that people do. So you kind of need to learn how to adapt to whatever the players are doing around you. So this is a good opportunity for me to keep that up. Oh, that's why it's this knob. This might be a bit fast for me. Let's do 90 BPM. I'm gonna try this. Might be a bit fast still, but I'm gonna try. Boron. Something like that. I would say like 80% of it was there, but I definitely filled in some of the blanks in my mind space to keep it going. I remember that double stop thing at least. The skidoo-doo-doo-doo. I know. Kimchi's being so good where I'm kind of just waiting for the inevitable crazy storm to happen. Because I'm going out later, so I gotta make sure I like tucker him out before before I head out. Or else he's gonna be like, the heck? Let's see. The dancing scene in Titanic. That's like major goals for me, if I'm being honest. Alrighty, y'all. I think I'm going to close the requests for today and just do a handful more of some video game stuff that makes me feel good. I know I got real in my head today, everybody. I appreciate you for always being so sweet and encouraging when I get in those headspaces. I think I want to do Lazy Afternoon from Kingdom Hearts 2. Here we go. This one's really pretty. Squeakers. Part of me kind of feels like maybe I should do it like an octave higher, because I just don't know how well it's blending with the... Is this a soprano sax? If it was an octave higher, that would be pretty high though. See you fast. It's like either I feel like a little too low or a little too high. I know I could change the key, but I've been trying to keep myself from doing that lately because I want to just get better at being good enough of a player where I guess I don't have to like adapt things if it feels a little bit funny. But we'll see. I think, y'all, for today, I'm going to just end it here. I feel bad cutting it short today. And I know I kind of got a bit down on myself for a bit there. I apologize. It hasn't happened on stream for a while. But, yeah, just I'm being kind of hard on myself with my playing today. So I feel like maybe it's best for me to like put a pause on it and just try to come back fresh tomorrow. We did still get that 3 hours. And there was a lot of things I really liked about the music today. But I think it's probably best for me at this point to just kind of take a step back. For Hydra Agent, thank you. Thank you. Yes, and Kimchi has indeed been a good boy for yet another stream. He's getting so much better. Thank you, guys. For anyone who is new today, thank you very much for giving me a chance. I stream 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm always adding new stuff to the song list, and I hope you consider following and coming back sometime. I'm always working on new stuff too, and adding more instruments, doing more stuff. Kimchi says thank you, of course. And we're gonna find us somebody to raid here. Let's see. I want to raid Merms. Mermaid Unicorn. I feel like I haven't seen them live for a little bit, so let's give them a warm welcome. They're an amazing multi-instrumentalist, musician, songwriter, vocalist, and lovely human being whom I got to meet at TwitchCon 2 years ago. But they've been super supportive of me and my growth, and I'm really grateful because I look up to them. So go give Merms some love, and I will be live again tomorrow at 10 a.m. and gonna get a good night's rest and come at it again. Right, Kimchi? He says right. All right, y'all. I love you.